May Sri Nityānanda Rāma be the object of my constant remembrance. Sankarshana, Sheshanaga, and the Vishnus, who lie in the Karna ocean, the Garbha ocean, and the ocean of milk, are his plenary portions, and the portions of his plenary portions.
Sankarshana karana toyo sayi, garbhoduksayi, chapayobdhi sayi, sheshasta josyang sakala sanityanandakha Rāma saranamama. So, Kaviraj Goswami, after offering his respectful obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and describing the purpose of his incarnation, he is now trying to describe Nityānanda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityānanda. Panchatattva, one after another. First of all, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Nityānanda Prabhu, then Advaita Prabhu, then Gadadhar, and then Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. He is summarizing the obeisances to the Panchatattva. Now, what is the identification of Nityānanda Rāma? Rāma, Balarāma, and Baladev, Sankarsana. There are so many names of Sri Baladev. In the Upanishad, it is said, Nāyamatmā balahinena labhya. Self-realization is not possible without being strengthened by the mercy of Balarāma. Sometimes they take it foolishly that without being very strong bodily, nobody can realize self. But that is not the fact. Nayam atma pravachanena labhya. Na medhaya, na bhuna sati, no. This is the Vedic injunction. That balahinena means without being favored by Nityānanda Prabhu, Balaram is Nityānanda. That we know by following the footprints of Mahajan. Narottam Das Thakur says, Brajanda Nandana Jai Sachi Sutta Hoila Se, Balaram Hoila Nitāy. Balaram has appeared now as Nityānanda. Bala means strength, spiritual strength, and Rama means enjoyer. Iti Rama padenasu parabrahma iti avidiyate. Rama means parabrahma. Satyanandi Chidatmani. Ramanti Yogina Ananti. Yogi, they are also interested in enjoying life. There are different kinds of yogis. Of all the yogis, the bhakti yogi, that is the best. That is said by Krishna. Yogi namapi sarvesham madhugata antaratmana sadhyavan bhajati vyoma same yuktatamo. Yogis, there are many yogis, but the bhakti yogi is the best. Because by bhakti yoga only you can approach the Supreme Personality. There is no other. Gyan, karma and hatha yoga, they can help little, but they are not competent to approach the Supreme Personality of God. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhakta mam abhijanati. If you want to know Krishna, then karma, yoga, gyan, these, although they can elevate you to some extent, but you cannot approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead by karma, gyan, yoga. If you want to know Krishna as he is, then you have to accept the path of bhakti yoga. Krishna says personally, bhaktyamam avijanati javan jaschami tattva. And in order to attain this perfection of bhakti yoga, you require strength from Balarāma, Shankara. That is. Ramanti yogina ananti satyanandi chidatmani iti Rāma padenasu param brahma vidya. Rama means who enjoys. So this word Rama is explained in the Shastra that one who is expert in enjoying eternal happiness, he is perfect yogi, not flickering happiness. Flickering happiness, the yogis are not interested in flickering happiness or material happiness. Material happiness is always flickering, temporary. That is not happiness, but we take it. Real happiness is when we enjoy life with Krishna, Rama. That is real happiness. Ramanti yogina ananta satyananda. That is ananta. Ananta means unlimited. So, we are seeking after ananda, anandamaya abhyasa. By our nature, we want to be very blissful, always happy. That is our nature. And we can possess, revive our nature of eternal happiness, provided we try to get it in this human form of life. There is no difficulty if we follow the path enunciated by great authorities, Mahajana Jena Gatasya Pantha. So, Nityānanda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and their disciples, they are all Mahajana, great personalities. If we follow their principles, then it is very easy. There is no difficulty. But difficulty is that we do not follow. So here it is describing that for the material creation, there are three Purusha. Purusha means the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purusha Sasatam Dibbam. In the Bhagavad Gita it is saying, Purusha avatar. First avatar, Purusha avatar, is Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu. The Mahavishnu is described in the Brahma Samhita Jasyaika nishasita kala mathavalamba jivanti lomo vilaja jagadannana tha. Vishnu mahanaja iha kalabhishesha govindamadi purisam tamaham bhajya. This Mahavishnu, who is creating innumerable universes by breathing. Just like sometimes we breathe and there are some germs, small, we cannot see. In the same way, the universes in the small, minute form, they are coming out of the breathing of Mahavishnu. That is Karana Tosai, Karana Udak, causal ocean. That is beginning of creation. Then all the universes gradually develop into gigantic form. In the originally it is coming out. We cannot understand. Sometimes we become surprised how such innumerable universes are being created by a person. So, the universe is not so big in the beginning. Just like this body is not so big in the beginning of our body within the womb of our mother. It is not so big. It is very small, minute, and then it becomes just like a pea, and gradually the body develops. The same process is applicable to the universe. In the beginning, they are coming out of the breathing of Karanatosai Vishnu, and then gradually they are developing. Bringanatya, Brihatya, it increases gradually. That Karanatosai Vishnu is also Sankarasa. And then Garbhodakshai. The universes are created, then when they develop, then same Vishnu, Mahavishnu, enters into each universe. And he creates an ocean that is called Garbhoda ocean. And he lies down there on Sheshanaga, then from the navel the lotus flower sprouts, and then Lord Brahma is created. Then after many years tapo, he understands how to create. In this way, the whole creation of universes takes place. Garbhodakshai. And after creation of this universe, then same Vishnu, Garbhodakshai, within this universe, he creates his own Vaikuntha, where there is an ocean of milk. There are different kinds of ocean we learn from Shastra. We have got experience of the salted ocean, but there are many other oceans. There is just like milk ocean, ghee ocean, oil ocean, and yogurt ocean. There are. They get this information from the Shastra. So, the Mahavishnu, first of all, he enters in each universe and Garbhodakshai, then within the universe he creates his Vaikuntha and lies down there, Khirodakshai. This Khirodakshai Vishnu is approached by the demigods when there is need for maintenance or for subsiding the disturbance by the demons. Then Brahma, Lord Shiva and others, they go on the beach of this milk ocean and submit their appeal. Then the answer is given to Brahma and he informs to other demigods. This is the process. You will find this later on. So Payobdhishai and Shesha, that is also incarnation of Vishnu. He is sustaining the body of Vishnu in different oceans and he is serving the Lord Vishnu in so many ways. Sajja, asam, sitting place, bed and upavita, clothes, garments, so many ways he is serving. Now, all these different incarnations of Vishnu is summarized here by Kaviraj Goswami, that all of them are partial expansion of Nityānanda. To understand what is Nityānanda proof, the Prakash Vigraha, Krishna first, then his Prakash Vigraha, manifested form, a little difference in bodily feature, but the same, powerful, that is Balarāma. And then from Balarāma, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, in this way, quadruple expansion, then Narayan, then another quadruple expansion, then from that quadruple second manifestation of Sankarsana, all these different Vishnus, Karanotodashayi, Garbhodashayi, Khirobdishayi, in this way expanding. Dīpāchirevahī dasām karama bhupetya. Just like you take one candle, then you lit up another candle, another candle, another candle. All these candles are equally powerful. But still, the calculation is, Krishna is the first candle, Balarāma is the second candle. In this way, Vishnu Taya Vibhati, the expansion of Vishnu, innumerable. Advaita Yachyati Anadi Ananta Rupam. This Khirodakshai Vishnu is the person who is situated in every living being's heart. Ishara sarvabhutanam riddeshe arjuna tishthat. That Ishara, Antarjami, who is existing in everyone's heart, that is Khirodakshai Vishnu, not only within the heart of all living entities, but he is within the atoms. Andantarastham paramanu, paramanu means atom. In this way, Vishnu expansion are there. It is inconceivable for us, but by the grace of Krishna, we can partially understand from the description of the Shastra. Otherwise, we cannot imagine how these things can happen. But it happens. We have to accept. Shastra chakushya. We have to see through the pages of Shastra. Otherwise, it is not possible. So, if we want to know Vishnu Tattva, if we want to know Krishna, his exalted position, then here are the description of the Shastra, and if we take them as it is, without malinterpretation, without showing any extraordinary intelligence by us, it is not possible. We have to accept. Therefore, the injunction is that you accept the statement of the Shastra. That is Bhagavad Gita also says, Dasastra vidimustrijya vartate kamaka. If you do not follow the description of the Shastra, and if you manufacture something, then na siddhing savapnati, then you will never get perfection. You have to follow the Shastra. Otherwise there is no other alternative to understand the exalted position of Krishna, how he expands in different forms, as Vishnu, as Narayana. Sometimes they argue that Krishna is incarnation of Vishnu. That is also true, you'll find in Chaitanya. Truth in this way, that when any incarnation comes, he comes through the Kshirodhisai, Vishnu. But Kshirodhisai is partial expansion of Krishna. The subject matter is very intricate, but if we follow this Shastra and accept it, then some clear conception we can have. So Nityānanda Rāma, so this song is called Sa Nityānanda Rāma. Nityānanda is Balarāma, therefore he is said Nityānanda Akhya Rāma. Just like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine. I offer my respectful obeisances to Krishna, now appear as Krishna Chaitanya. He is Krishna. Similarly, Nityānanda is Balarāma. So, Balarāma hoila Nitāya. Therefore, it is said here, Nityānanda Kya Rāma. He is Rāma, Balarāma, but at the present moment, he has appeared by the name Nityānanda. Thank you very much.